Dewey. Welcome to my show. The series that we're having right now is called How to Be a Better Teacher or Entertainer, or both, because if you are a teacher, you are an entertainer, and if you're an entertainer, you're also a teacher. Today, our topic is how to make puppets and ventriloquist figures from stuffed toys, where what I do with each one of these stuffed toys is measure how far back. I take a piece of cardboard and I measure, like with Beauregard here, I measured exactly the size of the mouth that I should be putting inside with the foam. I've got a pocket on the top and a pocket underneath again. And you see I have his little pink tongue that I made and a little black palette too, glued inside on top of the felt. You'll learn as you try. Just start practicing, just trial and error. And then put the foam around and glued it all the way around. Well, I found that it took me an awful long time to make the foam base for the whole puppet, and it seemed like there would be an easier way to do it. And so what I did was, when I had a stuffed toy, I stopped making that foam interior because the body is already stuffed with mostly polyester fiber fill. And so what I did then was, I'll show you with Pink Panther. Now, Pink Panther, of course, never talks on television, so he really didn't need a mouth, but he's hard to manipulate. I got this at a fair, although I have the address where you can buy these, so if you send me a double-stamped business-size self-addressed envelope, I'll send you the address where you can buy the Pink Panther and Bugs Bunny and some of the others I'm going to be showing you, these characters. So what I did was I took, this had these little styrofoam balls, which are not the best thing to have, but that's what they're stuffed with. I have the Pink Panther so he can wrap his legs around me, which looks quite natural because they've got wires. There's different sizes. I've seen them at Kmart with different sizes, but this is the biggest one. So what I did back here was take one of the socks that got left by its mate, you know, abused sock. And you see, sewed this in, took some of the stuffing out, sewed that in. Now, like I said, with Pink Panther, he doesn't have to have a mouth. So I just took enough stuffing out and added that sock inside so that I can put my hand up inside his head. See, he's got a Pink Panther puppet too. And we do pantomiming things like there's all kinds of things you can do with the Pink Panther. The children just love to see him because he's so cute. You can play the theme song. But that was the first step, with putting a sock inside so that you don't really have to do the foam base part. And like I said, Pink Panther doesn't need a mouth, right? Wrong. Right. Right. So let's look at Bugs Bunny now and see, because he needs a mouth. He's got a big mouth. What you have to do first is check his mouth out and see how it would open up. Now, Bugs Bunny didn't have a very big mouth, and he had teeth, so I took the teeth off first that he had and then opened up the mouth and made a pattern with a little piece of cardboard as to what it would be for the bottom and for the top, like I just showed you in the workroom. That principle of a foam top and a foam bottom that your fingers can go inside, and then I just cut a slit right through there after with the teeth off and made that little foam mouth and stuck it in from the inside and then glued it with the fur all the way around. Then I added the teeth later. I added the teeth back on. See the glue with a hot glue gun there? Tacky glue works better. Hot glue gun makes lumps. The hot glue gun is really good for putting the foam together. But then, see again, and same thing with Bugs Bunny. He's got wires in his legs, so if you use him, he's cute to wrap around you like that. You can even, his wires, you could even wrap him around your, he'd give you a big hug, see?
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Good. Oh, there goes Papa Smurf.
You better get Papa Smurf there.
I heard you were 50 years old.
50 years old and holding.
That's right. Good. His mouth works pretty good. Okay, how about Sylvester the cat?
How about Sylvester the cat?
Let's look at him, all right?
I think you better tend to Papa Smurf. He just fell on the ground.
Okay, we'll look at Papa Smurf first. Papa Smurf I bought for $1 at a resale shop. And what I did with him, I can feel it's a little bit different. He had quite a big head, and it was almost the same size as the foam-based puppets that we make, so I stuck inside a real puppet head, leaving the stuffing inside, so that was a little bit easier, just one of the old ones that I had. And so it fit. You have to just use your judgment to see what you can do. Now, he was old, so I took a brush and straightened his spur out a little bit, but it's good to get an old toy to practice on. Now we can see Sylvester. Sylvester's a lot taller, and he can't wrap his legs around, so he can stand on a table or a stool. Now the same thing is with Bugs Bunny. Now this one, let's see, I've done so many I can't remember. It's a little foam mouth like I just